welcome to my first LEGO magazine review. Today we have the issue number 22 of the LEGO Star Wars magazine. This issue comes with the TIE Advanced poly bag, micro build. Comes with some comics, posters, info on some free giveaways, a few questions like quizzes, packed full of fun stuff. This was $3.99 at my local newsagents. It's on from the 5th of April to the 2nd of May. This is my first ever magazine because I've never really been bothered for the minifigures or micro builds in the magazine until now. I've not really paid attention to the magazine until a couple of weeks ago, and that was when the micro build of the Ghost was in the front in the magazine. I didn't really fancy that, but I've now come up with a way of using the little micro builds, which I want to get quite a few of them to use it for, and the minifigures I'll either use for parts or I can use in other places to where I've got them. So without going on any much longer, let's take a look inside the magazine. Got some advertisement on the LEGO Ninjago line. Got the contents and about the set on the front page. Then just got some info on the TIE Advance, and then a couple of pages of comics. Leave them out so you can read them. A quiz page here on guess the pieces to the ship sort of thing. And then comics continued on for another few. Then we've got a double page of quizzes and riddles and stuff like that. Then we've got a fat file on Rome Freemaker and half a poster there. We've got the TIE Advanced instructions for the poly bag, so I'll be using them in a minute to create that. Then we've got the other part of the magazine. Don't know if I'll take that out. If I do, I will show you. Got another quiz page here with a puzzle, and then we've got another comic, this time from the Freemaker Adventures. So just go on for a few more pages. Then we've got some info on the new Ultimate Collector Series Death Star, and just some little facts down there, and just looking at play features and stuff there. Then got advertisement for the quest for the Kyber Saber book from the Freemaker Adventures. That does come with an exclusive minifigure. Then we've got some info on sets you can win here. Don't know if you've noticed if you've got this or if not, but this is labelled the U wing and it's actually the Y wing, and this is labelled this is labelled the Y wing when it's actually the U wing, and this is labelled the U wing when it's actually the Y wing. So, bit of a mistake there. Don't know if you noticed, thought it'd be fun to point out. Not really that bothered because, you know. Now we've got the info on this micro build that's coming out in the next issue. Some sets on the info on the magazine, the quiz and questions, answers, and then a choose your side poster with the Ultimate Collector Series TIE Fighter, and then on the other side we've got the Ultimate Collector Series X-Wing. So that's just about it for what the magazine has to offer. I think it's a good magazine. I've read them in the past, but I've never bought them, so this is the first one I've bought. I'll take the poly bag off, and then I'll build that for you in a sec and take a look at that poly bag. So the poly bag is just like any other magazine poly bag with the limited edition part. So it's ages 5+. Got the name on and the Star Wars logo with the Death Trooper in the top corner. Just got some info on the back. This poly bag has 26 pieces, and my only problem with the poly bag so far is the fact that the tape it was attached to the magazine on does occasionally rip parts of the magazine. Doesn't look too bad, but as you can see, you've got a little rip there, tiny bit of rip there. So not great. I don't see how they can get around that, but there was minimal damage to the magazine, So I'll do a time-lapse build quickly of this, and then I'll take a look like normal reviews at the micro build. So the build clearly does represent a TIE Advanced. It's quite obvious. Don't know if it's intentional, but there is good articulation to make shield or sort of it's meant to be like that. That's how it's meant to fly around, but you can articulate the other bits. That's about all there is to this build. That's the only play feature. It's just more of a display piece that you'd lay down like that. There were no spare pieces in the poly bag. The poly bag itself was quite tough to get into, which is very good because it will then take people who have not bought the set longer to get into it. So if they're trying to sneak off with the poly bag or the pieces inside, people in the store can see quite easily because it'll take them a while. I know it's not massive, and I know it's probably got to be evil-minded to think of that, but I think it's quite good that they've got a reinforced poly bag. It also means that it will not get damaged and the pieces won't cut through the plastic while being transported. When building this set, or this micro build, I did notice that it represents the same sort of size as one of the TIE fighters from my big, I don't know if you could see that, but the Star Wars Rebels, I think it's TIE frigate, not 100% sure of the name of that, it's been a while since I've used it, but they both represent the same sort of size. So if you do have this frigate, and you've got maybe a couple or you just want to add one, you could take this top bit off, like this, take that off one of these, and then you take that off. You can leave this piece on, but I think it looks better with it off. And then we attach this grey bit onto the grey bit and the light rose grey, so it ends up looking like that. You could leave it like that, it's not massive difference, sorry, and fly around like that. If you've got spare pieces, then you can add that on, you don't have to take it off of the TIE fighter. But then that means that if you get this peg on the bottom of the frigate and you place it through there, the TIE Advanced stays in quite nicely. You can definitely tell which one it is. If you've got 4 of them, then you can keep all 4 as part of that. I think that was nice. I don't think it was intentional, but it's a good part, or a good play feature to have. Don't like how scaled down these were, considering it was meant to be a minifigure scale build, but that's another video. But it is good that this can attach to it. Now, I said at the beginning, or I think I did anyway, about how I'm going to use the micro builds more in something I've planned. I'm planning on building a Lego city soon, and I think that I want to include most themes, like try and include some themes. I was thinking about how I can include Star Wars. I thought, what is Star Wars? Well, it's a big movie franchise, so I thought, oh, why don't I create my own cinema? So I'm going to create a big cinema soon for my city. It's going to have each floor will represent, there'll be the ground floor, and then up from there, each floor will have each scene from each movie. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 as to where we are now. Then it'll go to Rogue One. Probably build this after The Last Jedi's come out, so it might have Star Wars or number 8, but each floor will be able to be removed and added on. So you can add that on to, if the new film comes out, we can add it on. And then there might be a little like Freemaker Adventures or Clone Wars or Rebels scene Now I can't use the big builds, I'd have to use mini builds, so I'm going to use these mini builds that I get in the magazine, like the tie advance we've got today. I'm going to use these in those scenes, and I'll probably use the micro builds from the advent calendar, not advent calendars, I'll include them in. I may include the May the 4th R2D2 poly bag, because I've got a sculpture already. I've got the Technic sculpture of R2D2, I've already got that. I don't really want another, and it's too big to include in like mini builds, so I might have it as a zoomed in scene. But I'm going off track from the tie advance itself. I think it's a pretty solid micro build for this set. Really like it. But that's about it, so thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. Hope you enjoy, subscribe for more content. That's just about it for this video.
Counting double-digit thousands.